Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast. From the Sugar Shack Studios in Houston, Texas, USA, it's the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, it's car recalls and the Hemmings Sold Car Game Show.
All right.
Jeff has the crews in and events calendars, and Mr. Mars is going to do his car review right out at the top of the box here. So hope you'll stay tuned for that. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks so much for joining us on this cold and rainy Saturday here. And if you're looking for us at Gulf Coast Auto Shield's Car Social, we ain't there. Because it was postponed till January the 11th because of the bad weather that was moving in. Yesterday afternoon was just fine and going, well, no big deal.
No,
yeah, today.
Yesterday was too windy for me. Still a little chilly.
You need a back rub or something.
We started getting a little drizzle late yesterday afternoon.
Drizzly?
Yeah. We didn't get any hard rain until this morning on the way over here, but it came in a little bit earlier.
Mars lives real close to the Louisiana border, which is a long way from here, isn't it?
Depends on how you drive.
When we know how you drive.
So it's not quite so far.
How many tickets have you gotten lately?
Lately, define your terms. What is lately?
Lately, in the past 3 years, how many tickets?
That.
0.
Really?
Yes.
You talked your way out of them, or what?
Well, I've been very lucky, and I have a wife that's insistent that I stop doing some of the things I do. And she helps me.
Like the on-ramp acceleration tests?
That I do when she's not with me because I can't. She doesn't take good notes.
Yeah, especially when you're leaning up against the door, smashed up against the door, trying to go around a corner too fast.
Yeah.
You're screaming and tears.
Screaming is the problem. It messes up the audio.
I know. Your radio. Can't hear the radio with all the screaming going on.
So let's do this car review.
So we're talking about the 2025 Subaru.
No, not we. You.
I am talking about the 2025 Subaru Outback Touring XT. Now, this is the Subaru. It's been around quite some time. This particular model, the Outback, is one of the larger ones. Comes in 9 available trim levels. Wow. So we're not going to go through all of them, but there is a base model, and it goes up to the Touring XT as the top of the line, which is what we just happen to be driving. Now, this is considered a small SUV, 5-passenger. And on the outside of it, you're going to find a lot of things that you expect from a vehicle of Subaru's caliber that's kind of focused on getting people through bad weather, bad road conditions and things. So you got LED fog lights, LED headlights that are steering responsive. They also have the auto off and on. It's got a lot of satin chrome that is on the side folding mirrors that are heated and retractable. The roof rails that are very usable in this vehicle, they've got a retractable crossbars. And because this vehicle isn't so tall as some of the other SUVs that are out there, you can actually put stuff up on it while you're standing on the ground. You don't need a ladder. Now, it's got the hands-free power liftgate in the back of it. It's got a power moonroof, and it rolls on some nice 18-inch alloy wheels. Now, you get inside of it, because this is the upper trim level. We've got a Napa leather-trimmed seating surfaces. And it does have the Subaru Starlink 11.6-inch multimedia with navigation monitor in it. So it's got plenty of...
Napa leather. Does that also come with a bottle of wine?
It should.
How does that work?
Yeah, when they
exactly?
ship it in, that's where they ship it in. They get the leather from all the cows that are eating all the grapes that are out there. So the... It does have lots of, it's got 4 USB ports in it. The front seats are heated and ventilated seats, while the second row, it's the outboard seating areas only are the ones that are heated. Now, it does have the front view monitor. So, again, this is kind of centric to going off-road, light off-road. You could probably do some rock climbing if you wanted to in it, because it does have over 8 inches of clearance in it. Got a rear view camera. It's got a rear seat reminder in it, retractable cargo cover, so that when you put stuff in the back of it, it's out of sight, out of mind. If they can't see it, they're not going to want to break into it. And it comes with a Harman Kardon audio on it. Now, up under the hood, since this is the larger trim level, or the upper trim level, it's got a 2.4 liter turbo boxer type engine. So it's still the flat engine, but it's got the turbo on it. It's backed by a CVT that's got an 8-speed manual setting on it for shift mode. So if you get out into the mud or someplace where you really want to have a little more control, you can kick it over there and it'll respond like it's 8-speed manual transmission instead of the CVT. This vehicle only weighs 3,641 pounds, so it's not that heavy, but it will tow 2,700 pounds. Now, the EPA says you should be looking for about 22 in the city, on the highway 29, combined 25. Now, I drove this car 345.8 miles and got 24.7 across that.
Not bad.
And I really enjoyed driving this vehicle because even with it's got the four-wheel independent suspension on it, and it is raised, so it gets the 8.7-inch clearance, but it gives the suspension a lot of travel in there. So when you hit the bumps and stuff, it absorbs a lot of things on the road a lot better, and it was really a nice, comfortable drive. It was
Like driving Grandpa's deuce and a quarter down
something
the
like
highway.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was surprisingly compliant, but it was firm. You know, you felt confident in what you were doing. Now, the base model on the Outback is at $28,895, so it's kind of down in there, but since we were at the number 9 trim level up there, the base trim price starts at $42,795. Had a couple of little options, had some destination fees. MSRP as tested is $44,331.
Still not that bad. It's right there in the sweet spot, actually.
It is, because if you look at the Honda CR-V, which is, again, another small SUV that's considered a competitor, it's $30,100. The Nissan Rogue, you don't hear much about that anymore, but it's $29,230. Or the Toyota RAV4, $30,245. They're all small SUVs. They've got a little bit of off-roadability about them as far as getting into mud or gravel or something like that without getting out in there and too serious. So if you're looking for something in that category, the Subaru is obviously one you need to look at, and that's my review.
Very good.
Of the 2025 Subaru Outback.
Speaking of Subaru, for the second time in 4 years, led Consumer Reports' annual brand report card as domestic automakers struggled in a ranking that measures factors including vehicle performance, safety, and reliability. The 25 report card, issued about 2 months earlier than usual, is part of an updated data set released by Consumer Reports that packages all of its automotive rankings in one spot. The outlet on December 5th also issued the 25 list of most reliable brands, which Subaru topped as well. So here are the top 10. You ready? 10, Infiniti. 9, Toyota. 8, Hyundai. 7, Kia. 6, Audi. Kind of surprising.
Yeah.
5, Honda. 4, Porsche. 3, Lexus. 2, BMW. 1, Subaru. That's the brand report card. And by the way, at the bottom of the list is Jeep.
Oh. Well.
Most reliable new vehicle brands, top 10.
Okay.
Hyundai is 10. Kia 9. BMW 8. Audi 7. Mazda 6. Acura 5. Honda 4. Toyota 3. Lexus 2. Subaru 1.
Oh.
Very good.
Consumer Reports said conventional hybrids, which do not plug in to recharge and run both an internal combustion engine and an electric motor, are the most reliable type of electrified vehicle. The outlet found that conventional hybrids have roughly the same rate of problems as gasoline-only models, despite being more complicated to build. Plug-in hybrids, however, have 70% more problems on average.
Wow.
While EVs themselves have 42% more. So I just thought that was interesting, and it kind of tied into your car review, Mr. Mars. You're welcome.
Speaking of Consumer Reports, our listeners, if they go to consumerreports.org and type in InWheelTime, they can get a discount on a subscription.
Is it 10%?
I believe it's 10% or $10.
$10, $10.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, just find out. Go.
You know,
Check
and
it out.
they sent me a thing to subscribe to Consumer Reports, and I didn't use that.
Oh, be darned.
Stupid me.
Ah.
What do I know?
Yeah.
Clearly nothing.
Apparently not.
We can't get him in the shot. You're going to have to adjust the shot.
Well, I think he's going to have to come around over to here.
We'll put him next to me, and then you get out of the
Hey,
shot.
why don't y'all just share a chair?
Yeah.
I was going to put him on my lap, but
Come
he
sit
shook
on-
his
yeah.
head no.
No, he didn't shake his head no.
Come around here.
Come around.
Hello.
Come around.
You're on, David.
Doesn't work.
You're on, David.
I know how to work.
David, how you been?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. What?
I'm kind of deaf to myself.
If you whisper a little bit more.
Well, I heard there was booze and
Booze?
There's booze.
booze.
Do you
Oh,
want
okay.
booze?
Booze and food.
Food and booze.
We got food. David Ainsley, our chief engineer, has joined us. He was going to join us on the remote broadcast today, but since we're having food and beverages after the broadcast today, David came to join us, and we appreciate you drive up from Friendswood today.
Yeah. And the Ladies Auxiliary, InWheelTime Ladies Auxiliary should be here.
Yeah. Did you go through the house, or did you come through the gate? Gate.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate.
And Kyle just got accepted to UT Arlington today.
Whoa.
Really?
Congratulations.
So it's a great day at the Ainsley household.
Yep, and I'm stopping to rob a bank on the way home.
Let's not even go there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, they say that if you get a loan from the bank, put in a 30-year loan, you got 30 years to pay it. But if you rob the bank, you can get out in 10 years.
Better yet, rob the armored car.
At an HEB.
At an HEB.
Yeah.
And go, walk away with a sack full of cash.
Which is a quarter mile away from the police station.
I'm puzzled at that one. He just walked up and grabbed up.
I don't get it.
I don't know about all that, but
whatever.
Shots fired.
Kind of like what they used to do with cars. When they were charging these interest rates.
Exactly.
But now it's all...
Stellantis recalling 317,630 Ram trucks because of a problem with a brake hydraulic control unit. The unit may fail or malfunction, affecting the anti-lock brake system and traction control, increasing the risk of a crash. The recall includes the 2017 and 2018 Ram heavy duties, the 2500, 3500, 4500, and 5500. That, according to NHTSA documents, 100% of affected vehicles have the defect. Oops.
That way you don't have to worry about it. If you got one, you got the defect.
If you got it, you got it.
Yeah. It's kind of like no, I'm not even going to go there.
Won't rub off.
It won't rub off. My mind went in a completely different direction, but you can only imagine what that was.
Because David's here.
Glass sunroof panel may detach on the Mercedes-Benz. Pretty much everything known to man. It is. I mean, look at the size of that list right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at the size
What
of
is
that
that,
thing.
2 dozen vehicles?
Oh,
Mercedes-Benz.
yeah.
You got a Mercedes-Benz, go to safercar.gov, type in your VIN number, and it will tell you glass roof panel may detach.
Nice.
Martha, there's a hole up there on top of the head up here. What happened to that glass is up there?
Martha, where are you?
It's lodged in the truck behind us. Steering intermediate shaft may fracture. We hate fractured shafts, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mars, go ahead.
My.
Toyota Corolla and Corolla Hybrid 23 to 24 being recalled. Hyundai, Elantras, and Santa Fe's 21 to 22 models. Rear view image may not display. We talked about that with Jack. Engine stall from software error. Honda CRF 1100. Is that a motorcycle? I don't know what that is.
Yes, it is.
Tesla Model Y for 24. Front seat back recliners improperly welded. And Porsche Macan Electric 24 to 25. Headlights are too bright.
Yeah.
Power
Headlights are
surge.
too bright.
Power surge.
Most of them are these days.
I don't write it.
Blinded on the road.
David,
The
how
lumens.
have you been?
Doing good.
Good. How are things with your radio station group?
Everything's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Had a nice holiday, no calls.
It's even
working.
better.
Everything working?
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's only taken you, half a year to get all that straightened out?
Nah, a year and a half.
Oh, a year and a half. My
And he
apologies.
forgot the first year. He can't think back that far.
No, I can't.
I can't think about yesterday.
I can't. That's exactly right.
We pulled this off this morning.
Yeah, we did. Somehow, some way. And we did it really in record time. I think you got here at 8:45.
Well, yep.
Yeah, I was right behind him. Yeah.
And Jeff was right behind him, and I managed to foul it all up, but I kind of helped. And we put the whole studio back together because it was all piled up in Mars' truck. So we did all this in an hour and 15 minutes, just by the hair of our chin.
We had
chin.
3 minutes,
Got it by
and I didn't even break a nail.
Yeah. Let's take a break, and then we'll do some other fun stuff as we head up to the top of the hour. Did want to remind you that if you download our app to your phone, you'll have access to the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7. Just look for InWheelTime Car Talk in the App Store. Check us out on the Odyssey Radio app,
There you
David, where you can stream our show there. Podcasts are available from your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream our weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com, 10 to noon Central Time every Saturday morn. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will continue right after this quick break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good. Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for the real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get that thing protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need or can't afford. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today, and online at gcautoshield.com.
Hey, today's InWheelTime Car Talk Show is sponsored by Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex, Gulf Coast Auto Shield, and Pro-Am Auto Accessories. Be sure and support them through your ride. All right. Mr. Zekin has the Cruise In and events calendar.
Yes, Toys for Tots Car Show. That's all coming about. Every weekend there's a Toys for Tots. Everybody's doing Toys for Tots. But this December 14th, next weekend.
I like tater tots.
Yep, I do too, with chili. Pasadena, Texas, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Open Car Show invites you to take your whatever make or model you have. There's going to be top 15 entries will receive awards. It's a $20 entry or a $30 gift, whatever you want to do. Either way, they'll let you in. 50-50 raffle will be held. They got DJ, bands, entertainment for the kids, all that good stuff. That's at 6915 Spencer Highway in Pasadena. The next one is a holiday car show. This one is set also for the 14th. It goes from 1 to 4 p.m. The Brazos Port High School student parking lot located at 1800 West 2nd Street in Freeport. Now, we're going to give Freeport a shout out because we never really talk about Freeport. So there you go. Car enthusiasts are welcome. Bring their vehicle. You got Nifty Garage via Facebook or Instagram. You can go and register there. $25 for the car. It is at 1800 West 2nd Street in Freeport, Texas. And then Sunday after that, Sunday, which is the 15th, you got the Christmas is Coming car show. It is on the 15th. It is going to be at 2620 Pearland Parkway in Pasadena, Texas, again from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah, hey, and while we talked about the
I had Don's picture up there.
Christmas Toys for Tots, we didn't get to go to Gulf Coast Auto Shield today.
Right.
But one of the things they were going to do was have the toy drive where if you brought an unwrapped toy new, you could register for a free paint seal treatment from ceramic.
Ceramic coating.
Yeah.
So that, but they're still going to do that. If you want to take a new unwrapped toy by Gulf Coast Auto Shield, drop it off up until December the 18th. Then all the people that bring that by, they're going to donate the toys, but they're going to take all those registrations and they'll have a drawing. And at the event on January the 11th, they'll announce who the winner is.
That's cool.
So you can still have the Toys for Tots to help out with that and still get the ceramic coating on the car.
Yep.
And if you want to, take your hoopty up there and register it. And I guess that they'll try to work their magic on that.
It's possible.
Even if you don't win, you can still get an estimate on what it would cost.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
Yep.
See what they got. If you've never been there, it's a pretty impressive place.
Do you have any
Things they
hoopties
can
in
do.
your garage?
I've got a lot of stuff in my garage, but no hoopty.
You don't have any hoopties.
No,
You got any hoopties,
no.
David?
Well, if I had a microphone, does it work? Does it work?
It works just fine.
Pull it closer to you. There you go.
Yeah, I've got you on I had to plug you up this morning.
I don't have a David cam.
I had to plug you up this morning, and that's one of those channels that I haven't used very often, and so it's good.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Needs a little cleaning.
No hoopties, but I got an 03, so is that a classic after 25 years? That's my question.
Will be after
at
25
25.
years.
So what does
Yeah.
that mean? What do I get for that?
You get nothing.
Nada.
You can get a classic, an antique classic license plate. But why would you want to do that? It means
Right.
that you're old. Older.
Well, you could be a young
Speak for
person and
yourself,
buy
buddy.
a classic.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I didn't do that.
And you get a state
Yeah.
inspection.
No.
Yeah.
No,
After
there's
25?
no benefit other than saying classic car.
Yeah, I don't-
Okay, got it.
Yeah. You get a special license.
You might
plate.
could get a break on your insurance, depending on how many
That's
miles
what
you
I was
drive
wondering.
it. Yeah, because you don't drive it to work every day, things like that. You can get a cut on it.
Okay, I'm gonna make that call.
Okay, I'll bet. I changed insurance agents here recently. My old insurance agent, I was with Allstate forever, sold his agency and retired. Okay, well he's out or was out in Katy. Katy, I'm not going to go off that. Whatever. So I found somebody over here.
You don't have to go there.
I know that, but I want somebody. If I'm going to change, I want somebody that's close by, so I can
Yeah.
go up there and harass them.
Yeah, my agent
I'm gonna
retired
harass
a
my
few years
insurance
ago.
company. I'm
A
gonna do
different
that.
agent
Yeah.
took over his place, but the girls that worked in that office
Are still there.
they're still there, and that's who I call. They know anything and everything I want, and they take care of it.
Okay.
Mine's right over here, not very far from here.
Mine is too. It's right now. It's up on 59. Mm-hmm. It's good.
I'm a State Farm guy.
Are you? Mm-hmm. What is your carrier?
Texas Farm Bureau,
Texas Farm Bureau.
and they're in Anahuac.
Anahuac.
Anahuac,
Where's Anahuac, Mike?
between here and there.
Closer to the coast.
Yeah.
Are you? Who are you with, David?
Progressive.
Are you?
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
Has it been good?
Really?
Yeah, no claims. You don't have any problem with progressive.
That's right.
That's right. No claims.
Yeah, we get the whole bundle thing. The house,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's what we
cars,
did, yeah.
the boats, and the planes, all that stuff.
That's
yeah.
that's
The trains.
The planes.
The planes, the trains, automobiles.
All right.
It's
Well-
the boats that are on that lake out in front of his house. Watch them.
That's it.
Oh Lord. We don't.
Speaking of boats, is your boat taken care of up in the UP?
Oh yeah,
Okay, because there's got like 800 feet of snow up there.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that the lake is all frozen over.
Oh yeah,
The lake will never totally freeze.
Is it
You ever
Huron?
go up there?
No, it doesn't.
What lake is it?
Huron.
Huron.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking of Superior. I was on the Marquette side.
Well, in the middle of the lake, probably not, but along the shoreline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do
And
you
they
ever go up
yeah,
there
yeah.
in the winter?
No, I don't have a shanty to go
People
fishing.
don't go there in the winter. People that have their summer occupation and things go south
we're
during the
down
winter.
here.
Oh, yeah. Around October, they start buttoning
Except
that
for
place
the
up.
one guy that runs the marina up there. He's there
Yeah,
all year long.
he is.
And he takes his ice buggy across the
Ice
lake
buggy.
to get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a hovercraft. Got
Ice
two
buggy.
of them.
To him. Yeah.
Yeah. The way to.
Do you ever talk to him about how bad it is up there when when the wind is a howling and it's like 20 below?
Yeah.
What
It's
is-
cold.
And you never been there. You didn't go
No.
at least once just to see?
I got pictures.
I'm going to put my jacket on after this conversation.
I'd like to
Cold.
go. I just haven't been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine
I
that
think
it would
you
be a little bit well, maybe not difficult to get there. Well, not across the lake where you are, but on the mainland.
Yeah, it's
Touchy.
Well-
two-lane road, so I'm assuming they keep it clear.
Well,
Yeah.
you got your team of dogs, list dogs,
Yeah,
team, and
pretty
you know,
much.
the mush and all that.
No, but it
Iditarod.
Obviously, spending some time up there a year and a half ago, it's beautiful and it's a beautiful town,
Cedarville.
Cedarville, and I mean they got year-round residences in
Yeah.
Cedarville.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now they got a school there, K through 12 in one building.
there you go.
Yeah,
I don't know what you would do in the wintertime up there.
they snowmobile and they go.
No, but I mean to make a living.
Oh, I guess you'll work at the grocery store or the bar.
Yeah, the bar.
Or a snow shoveling business,
There's that.
snowmobile, snow machine repair. All that.
We missed our Hemming Soul Car Weekly run. Well,
I was going to do that with David, too. That was
Yeah,
good.
no, come on, man.
okay, here's one. 1955 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, two-door.
Jeff.
How much? What did it sell
46.
for? 46? It's clean. It looks
22.
completely stock. You say 22. What do you say, David?
30.
30. How about 24.5? That would be a car to have. Pass that down.
that.
How about this one? I think John Hovis has got one similar to this. A 1953 Dodge Power Wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Truck, pickup
Yeah,
truck.
he does have one.
A 53 Dodge Power Wagon. What do you think that sold for? It looks like brand new is what it looks like.
Looks basically original.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm going to go 26.
I was going to go 27.
Okay, how about
I was
32.5?
going to say 35.
32.5, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out.
Yeah, you left me out.
I did. 67 Pontiac
You get used
GTO.
to
Looks all original. I don't know about the paint. It looks
67?
brand new. 67 Pontiac GTO.
Oh, man.
It,
I say 32.
25.
I was going to say 25. Okay, 28.
68 250.
Whoa! There must be something
That was
else.
my second guess.
No, it's all original, I'm telling you. It's
Yeah,
gotta
but it's got to have 3 deuces or something else in it to
Yeah,
push it
be.
up
Whatever.
like that.
I don't know.
Well, you can't
it's a
tell
goat.
that from the picture.
You got a goat.
Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email, info@InWheelTime.com. Quick break. We'll be back after this.
The holidays are upon us, and Pro-Am Auto Accessories is your local one-stop for the auto enthusiast on your gift list. Pro-Am Auto has been serving Houston since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am was one of the very first distributors in the U.S. for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbeau, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier shopping corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse and showroom with installation and service bays. Pro-Am reaches a worldwide audience through ProAmAuto.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. Holiday gift giving is alive and well at Pro-Am Auto. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. The award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show brings you great guest interviews each week from manufacturers and suppliers to the aftermarket, racers, enthusiasts, and other friends just like you and me who love to talk about all things automotive. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show takes it to the road, too, with remotes at popular cruise-ins and shows. InWheelTime's live video and audio stream can be found on the Odyssey radio app, YouTube, Facebook, and InWheelTime.com every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. Or grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider.
Well, I got too many microphones to turn on here. Well, that's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. Christmas cards and birthday money can be sent to Don at InWheelTime.com. We like car pics, so send us some of your car with a description and any info you want to include. We'll feature it in a future show. Hey, when you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app. Download it today if you haven't already. Grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider and look for us on the Odyssey radio app. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime video technical director is we need more jazzy Jeff Zekin. The booking agent, video editor, and people finder, Mike Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. We hope you join us again next week for our live show coming to you from the Car Shack in Texas, USA, 10 to noon Central Time. A shout out to Marge Adams and her keeper, Lori. Thank you very much for watching and for all of you. Also, best wishes to George and Twyla Skelton. We love you guys. Thank you all. Be safe out there and have yourself a great week.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.